this van. And there you have it, a super healthy breakfast. Hey everyone, and welcome back to another episode. This time I'm in the town of Maleny, which is a small town up in the hinterland of the Sunshine Coast in Queensland. So at the moment we're not actually on the road travelling. Nigel is over in northern Western Australia and I'm hanging around the Brisbane area doing some work for a while and spending some time with my family. This is a really beautiful town, so I wanted to show you some of the great sights around Maleny, and hopefully the weather will be really kind because my sister and I have a hike planned for Wednesday. So I've just stopped here at the beautiful One Tree Hill. The one tree is that little one just over there. This is a really famous spot because it looks out over the Glasshouse Mountains, and a lot of people like to come and have their photo taken here for Instagram and for weddings. So that's the one tree there from where One Tree Hill gets its name. And what you don't see in a lot of the wedding pictures and Instagram pictures is all the cows in the field and all the cow shit. I'm now at the Mary Cairncross Park and they have this great viewing platform up here which gives the best view out over the Glasshouse Mountains. Now these have been heritage listed since 2006 and they were named the Glasshouse Mountains by Captain Cook when he saw them on his voyage because they reminded him of the glass kilns and the glass blowing kilns, glass houses back in his native Yorkshire. Also here is the Mary Cairncross Park, which is just behind me here, and there's a really cool walk through the rainforest. So I'm just coming into the rainforest walk now, and there's a loop here. It's a 1.7 kilometre loop. So that was my trip around the Mary Cairncross Reserve walking trail. The other thing that I really love about this walking trail is they have a designated parking spot for oversized vehicles. So I don't have any problem with parking the van here. It's a nice big space. Now normally I will eat my lunch in the van and make up something, but when I come to Maleny, I love to come to the Maleny Pie Guy to get one of their roast vegan pasties. They're absolutely amazing, super yummy. I can't speak for the pies because I don't eat meat, but the vegan pasties are incredible. So the next stop for today is Gardiner's Falls. Not a really easy place to park, and I meant to be front in, but if I had gone front in, I don't know how I would have gotten out. So Gardiner's Falls is just a short walk, 300 metres down this path. I'm at the bottom of Gardiner Falls and I'm kind of glad that there are a couple of people there so you can get a bit of an idea of the size of it compared to a lot of those waterfalls that we saw up north. This is pretty nothing, but you know, it's quite nice. Little pool to swim in there, Nice little walk down.
G'day team from sunny Newman, northern WA. So behind me is the new drive, the new ride, and yeah, just about to take it for a quick spin. Got a few checks to do, a power check, and that'll be it for the day.
Good morning. I'm in Maleny again today, parked up at my dad's place. It's Sunday today and it's an absolutely stunningly beautiful day. So I'm about to go for a walk down into town and check out the market. They have a really cool local craft market held each Sunday in the RSL hall, where they've got all sorts of things, jewellery, incense, arts and crafts, and even a stall with fruit and veggies.
Perfect, so that comes to $24.50.
I'm in Maleny Lane and I've just stopped for a snack. So I've come to the Krishna kitchen and gotten, this is a samosa roll, aloo samosa roll. So it's vegan, it's potato and peas in a crispy pastry. But this place, Maleny Lane, is so quirky and wonderful. There's a whole bunch of little food stalls here. They have live music here, not at the moment. It starts at 12 today. It can't be far away from that. Yeah, it's just a really cool, funky little laneway.
Yeah, like you made my day, like you made my night.
This shoe shop is quite famous. It's called Imelda's. And if I didn't live in a van and I had heaps of room, I'd probably buy one of these pairs. So beautiful. This morning my sister and I are going to go for a hike from Flaxton to Baxter Falls. It's supposed to be a really good hike. We've got a waterfall. The good news is it's been raining the last couple of days, so there should be plenty of water in the waterfall. And I'll just give you a quick look at my sister's van because we've been parked up together here for a couple of days. I lost my step the other day. Our van being a four-wheel drive with a lift, it's actually like to get up to the step. I don't know, can you see there? It's like actually above my knee, so it's a decent step up. So this is my sister's van here. Theirs is a Renault Master and they're halfway through their build. They've got the most important thing, which is their bed. Hers is a bit of a step up too. Ugh. I hope she doesn't mind me showing off her van like this. So they've built these nice overheads with the rattan look. A few clothes in there. Yeah, they've got their bed. Their bed's also quite high because they've got a lot of storage underneath, room for surfboards and that sort of stuff because they do a fair bit of surfing. So they're going to be putting a kitchen across this section here and come around with a little seat there. I'll show you again when she's finished. Today we are in the Condalilla National Park and we're going for a walk to Baxter Falls. So we're walking along a really nice well-formed trail here. It's been fairly flat the whole way. We've got about 1 kilometre along the trail.
Yeah, great trail, nice walk, beautiful nature, lovely day, and here walking with my sister. So excellent day so far.
So we're right down into the rainforest now and you can maybe hear the sound of the waterfall. We're definitely getting close. And the trail has switched back down this quite steep hill and it's quite slippery now. So I'll show you where we're heading. But yeah, so this is quite slippery through here. Right, I've got my boots on. So clearly we're just about there because there's a sign telling us it's only 100 metres away. I'm looking forward to seeing this suspension bridge. Looking back up, we can't quite see the waterfall from here. And then down to the other side. And finally, we make it back to the vans. That walk back up was pretty darn steep and long and tough. Not a tough walk all over, but it's pretty hot and humid today. So anyway, it was a really awesome walk. Very happy to be back at the van. Obviously, I've been coming here and staying here a fair bit. The main reason is because this is where my dad lives. My dad's 85. He's always been a massive source of inspiration to me. He has been a rock in my life. He's always believed in me, despite whatever crazy things I've done in my life. And I thought you guys might like to meet him. So this is my dad, Chris. And
good evening.
We are in his home in Maleny. And Dad's wife, whose name coincidentally is also Sue, is over there making a cup of tea for us. I would love for you to share your thoughts on what you think about the van that Nigel and I created and what you think about your daughter living in a van.
Oh, interesting question, but I think it's fantastic. I mean, your alternative would be to live in rented accommodation and you're not really free, whereas now you live in very comfortable circumstances in your van, which you've done very, very well, and you're free to travel anywhere within Australia. It's fantastic.
Dad, you've done a lot of travelling around Australia and around the world. What is your favourite place that you've travelled to in Australia?
That's a very easy question to answer. Sue and I went to the Kimberley, and the Kimberley was just sensational. Well, we flew to West Australia, and from there we went to Broome, then did a four-wheel drive truck trip, Gibb River Road in the Kimberley, and from there we went on a boat from Broome to Darwin. So we saw these places from the road. And then when we returned to Broome, we saw the places that we'd seen from the road from the sea. So we got the best views of everything. It was just sensational, wonderful, wonderful. And it was only matched by our experience in South America in Machu Picchu Trail.
So would that be your number one place that you've travelled outside of Australia?
Without question. Yeah. Oh, yeah.
It's always a tough one, isn't it? I always struggle with that question.
Where's my
too.
favourite? Yeah.
And Dad, how old were you when you did that trek?
Round about 55.
62.
I think you were older. Yeah.
62.
Sue's over there saying 62. I thought 61, but...
Was I 62? Gosh.
So that just goes to prove what Nigel and I always say, adventure has no age limit. If my dad can do the Machu Picchu Trail at 62, I'm beginning to wonder if I'm going to be 62 by the time I finally get to South America.
In our group there was an Australian ex-school teacher called Henry, and he was in his early 70s.
Wow. Cool, awesome. Is there anything else you'd like to add?
Well, I've got a saying which is original, which is that You meet interesting people when you travel because interesting people travel.
So true.
And that sort of hits the spot for most thinking people. And I was very fortunate when I was 18, the government sent me by way of national service to Malaya for 2 years to fight the communists, and I was very fortunate that I was a radar operator, which meant I wasn't shooting people and I wasn't getting shot at, and I was just watching our aircraft, our fighter bombers bomb the jungle where the communists were, hopefully where the communists were. So that was a wonderful, wonderful experience for me to get a taste for travel.
All right, well, thanks, Dad, for sharing those thoughts. It's been great to have you come and say hello to the vlog. So if you've enjoyed my dad's comments, give us a thumbs up. If you've got any questions, pop them in the comments down below. Thanks, Dad.
You're welcome, dear. Thank you.
Love you.
Oh, that was good.
I've just arrived at the free camp where I'm going to be staying tonight. It's at about 5 o'clock. I'm going to have a shower, make some dinner, do some editing of the next video, and yeah, just have a fairly early night. We hope that you've enjoyed this episode. Join us next time when I head down to the Gold Coast and go to a Vanlife meetup. I'm going to show you some incredible builds, both vans and buses, and you'll be amazed at some of the features that you see in some of these tiny homes on wheels. Don't forget to subscribe to our channel, hit the bell so that you'll be notified next time a video is uploaded. Thanks for watching.